This is it. Championship will be determined tonight.
This ain't the amateurs no more. You got a chance to do something great. To be someone great. This is a big step up, kid. Use your feet. Keep your hands up. It's all about heart.
I'm not gonna cry every time some clown gets hurt.
This guy's a freaking animal. You gotta put this guy on the canvas. Understand?
The only way to the title is through me.
That's what champions do. They get back up.
evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to a sold-out Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds in the light heavyweight division. This should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are primed, coming off a very intense and passionate training camp. Roy Jones Jr. supremely confident here. Look at him make his way down to the ring. You can just see it in every step that he takes. Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway. Versus the high stamina fighter. How does the high stamina fighter want this fight to unfold as it goes on?
Well, the high stamina fighter, what he wants to do is he wants to get a lead. Get the lead, go out there quick out of the gate, and then later on you have to power punch and looking for one shot at a time. He's going to be searching him all night, and he's never going to find him.
He comes back with the left hand again. Able to land with the right.
Just like that. Nice work, nice work.
Two snapping jabs by Roy Jones. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Halfway through round number one. Now he's putting his punches together, the combination upstairs. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Solid. You never saw this in the early half of the career of Roy Jones Jr. He got clipped with a power shot and couldn't withstand it.
1, 2.
Well, not all knockdowns are created equal. I think the knockout victim here is actually pretty fine.
Yeah, that was a flash knockdown. You know, he went down and got up right away. Now what he has to make sure he doesn't go past that flash point.
Good work doubling up that jab by Roy Jones. Teddy, he's been staggered and stunned, and now these flailing arm shots.
Yeah, he's going to leave himself more wide open. Right now, he'd be better off not throwing, just defending.
Lands flush with a two-punch combo by Roy Jones. Hopkins is in the position he wants to be in. Scored the knockdown, now back in the corner, resetting things. Jones's bounce is back in his step. The start of a new round, coming off a round in which he really took some punishment.
Well, that's what being in great shape will do for you. Also, great experience where he's been through these things before, and he's not panicking.
Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it.
Keep it going.
1, 2 jabs up top. He's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Comes right back at him with the left hand. Little double jab to the head. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Roy able to block that punch. What did we learn about Roy Jones as an amateur, about what he brings into the ring? I mean, the guy went 121 wins as an amateur and racked up as many medals and honors as you could.
Well, I'll tell you what we learned about Jones. Very gifted, tremendous talent, speed, and power. Great mix of the two. And he found the way to make wrong right. He breaks the rule book on technical things, on as far as the approach of how you should do boxing 101. He pulls back when you shouldn't pull back. He drops his hands when you shouldn't drop your hands. But he has this speed, the timing, the anticipation, the confidence to make it right.
Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Solid. Roy Jones Jr. was all shook up. Right now, his corner is imploring him to simply get up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And that's unable to beat the count. It'll go down as a knockout, Teddy.
Perfectly timed punch.
For the official particulars, let's send it up to the ring.
The executioner, Hawkins.
Wow, the theater of the unexpected. Who would have ever expected that? Bernard Hopkins is one single lightning bolt of a punch ends this night early. Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the famed Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, where so many great fights have gone on through the years for our main event. 10 rounds of light heavyweight action between Roy. When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. Blocks away that headshot. Jones is at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. It's hard to touch Roy Jones Jr. with a clean glove. But if he can, his opponent does have power.
Yes, he does have power, and he has a chance to catch Roy. And Roy gives you this chance, clean. Because Roy will make you miss, but he'll do it naked. He'll do it with his hands down. If you catch him, bang, you catch him with everything.
That's some fine defense right there. I love that block by Roy Jones. Jones's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Hopkins is left, landing well. Combination to the head. You know from watching his career, Roy Jones Jr. is not the kind of guy who backs down from a fight. But right now, he cannot afford to engage in this fight after being hurt so badly. Double jab upstairs. Roy Jones Jr. is showing us some guts right here. I don't know how he didn't go down. Jones' legs appear to be underneath him now. Punches and bunches, combination up top. We count down the final moments of this round. Right to the head with that right. Hopkins is putting forth an effort, but he's not being effective in that regard.
No, he's not. He's not landing when he needs to land. And it kind of reminds, he's a banger too. He can punch a little. It reminds me of an old saying that a trainer once told me. It doesn't mean anything to have a big punch. It's kind of like having a military weapon, a bomb. What good is it if you don't have a missile to get it to the target? Right now, he needs a missile to get that punch. He needs to set it up, and he's not doing it.
Start of a new round. Jones is making it look like the start of a fresh fighter. Remember, he was stunned in that last round, but Teddy, he looks fully recovered now.
Well, it tells me two things. One, he has good genetics. He recovers fast, physically. But it also tells me he had a good camp. He came here in great shape, and he's getting the benefit of that right now.
Scores well to the head with the right hand. Double jab right to the face. Oh, good defense there. That was a fine block by Roy Jones. Jones is being very patient here, but it mind.
Yeah, it is with a plan in mind, and that's why he's such a successful fighter. He's trying to lure his opponent into a mistake.
Hopkins is missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Teddy, he did the smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counter punch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
That's good work by Bernard Hopkins. The combination punching is something that he stressed to us in the pre-fight build-up. Scores with the uppercut. Very nice work with the double jab up top. Jones is way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. He brings an uppercut that really does damage there.
Let's go.
And we come to the end of round number 2.
You want this fight?
Roy Jones Jr.'s corner has to keep him calm. That's the kind of cut that can send a fighter into fits.
Yeah, the corner man into using crazy glue instead of adrenaline. I mean, that is a scary cut, as you just said.
Okay? I want to put that counter hook and get paid. You gotta give me the double jab. You're not giving me.
And round number 3 is underway. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Roy Jones Jr. is keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
Sending more than one at him now. The combo to the head. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Would you rather have a fighter who's feared or a fighter who's fearless?
I feel like I'm talking to Sonny from the Bronx Tale, but I think that I would rather have a guy that has fear, because he's going to be smart all the time. He's going to be a guy that's going to be aware of things that you need to be aware of. If he's so-called fearless, he's going to walk into all kinds of things that are not going to allow him to be a fighter.
Landing 2 jabs by Roy Jones. Roy Jones Jr.'s movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Jones's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Protecting his head well with his guard. Good double jab by Roy Jones. Get after him. And the round comes to an end.
Side to side, okay? I want to see that head move. Jab your way, okay? Whatever you do, show that jab.
You gotta let your hands go. You have to. You have to be busy. This guy is beating the shit out of you. You have to.
So with 3 rounds complete, we take a look at Teddy's scorecard. Jones is in control of this fight. Teddy, he's earned every round.
He has. You talk about ring generalship, you have to salute him.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go, oh no, actually I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Doubles up the jab.
Pace yourself.
Threw the straight right hand, but didn't score with it. Halfway through round number 4. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Bernard Hopkins going old school there. B-hop with your basic 1-2. He scored well after being hit himself. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Hopkins is throwing punches out there that may cost him dearly because these are perfect and primed to be countered.
Yeah, they are. They're a little too fat. And when they're a little bit too fat, guess what? The butcher's going to come over and he's going to cut that fat off. Oh, well, his opponent's going to throw in between.
Jones's nose is starting to bleed. This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this. I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has to feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
Another round, will it go in another one-way direction? It's been a one-sided fight so far tonight.
Yeah, good work.
And he's holding.
Keep moving.
You see the accuracy now with that double jab up top. Hopkins is not coming up with the results that you would want to see out of him. Now he's trying to counterpunch, Teddy, but it doesn't seem to be the answer.
No, he kind of looks a little bit like that guy who went in to get his hair dyed, you know? And he thought it was going to be just a little bit lighter, and it wound up being a lot lighter. And he said, wow, what the heck did I do? I didn't think I was going to look like this. I didn't think that I was going to box like this.
That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Roy Jones. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go.
Body shot. Slip out. Slip out. Unload. Unload. More punches.
Up top with the right hand. Now committing to that jab, straight hand, and it works out.
Keep your head moving.
That hook was well off the mark. Flush right hand to the head. Jones is putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. And round 5 comes to an end. He's winning the fight. I mean, don't tell me anything different than he's winning the fight.
Yeah, except at the end of the fight, sometimes these judges, they do tell you things differently. Hopefully that's not the case.
Well, he's up way on the punch stats. I know he's ahead on your scorecard, and you can just tell everything that's happening in the ring, he's in control. jab by Roy Jones. Hopkins is now feeling the effects, Teddy, of having his opponent punch right through that guard.
Well, he should feel the effects. I mean, look, Joe, it's kind of like standing out in the rainstorm with an umbrella, and all of a sudden the wind's coming, and the rain's coming from the side, and you're standing there under the umbrella and saying, why am I getting wet? Well, you're standing there covering up. The punches are coming from the side. They're coming from all angles. You're going to get wet.
You're not always protected. Doubling up the jab by Roy Jones. Halfway through round 6. Bernard Hopkins' punch didn't come close. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with his counterpunching. Now hugging on the inside. Roy Jones Jr. is now feeling the after effects of being rocked by a huge hook to the head.
Keep working the body.
And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Jones is doing well here with that two-punch combination.
Keep moving.
And that's the end of round 6. Listen, he's a veteran guy. He knows the truth of the situation. That's a really bad cut. The kind of cut that can end the fight.
Yeah, he has a gamble right now. You know, just got last call in the casino. They just said, you know, you got 3 more rolls of the dice. He's got to roll him. He's got to blow on him. He's got to do everything.
As basic as can be, but it works. A jab followed by the straight. Jones's defense is paying off now. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. He is damaged badly there. Look at that. Not a good sign. He goes to the canvas for the first time tonight.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. A good block. Roy Jones Jr. is making this like artwork here. I mean, his defense is just a masterpiece.
Well, that's the way it's supposed to be, actually. You know, the sweet science. It's not supposed to be about going in there and eating punches. It's supposed to be about going in there avoiding punches. You know, finding a way to hit your opponent without him hitting you. He understands that.
See him timing that double jab to the head. Roy Jones Jr. is showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. 10 seconds remaining in this round. He just missed that shot up top.
Listen, take a jab. That's right. Take your jab. When he throws the jab, right?
All right, deep breath now. Deep breath. Relax. Relax.
Teddy scorecard shows Jones is up. No doubt about that. The past few rounds we've seen, he has just extended his lead. He has gained all momentum in this fight.
Yeah, he's very confident. He's got everything working. Obviously, he's in great shape, and he's following his game.
Big left hand.
Breathe.
Hopkins is clinching a lot, Teddy, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. I mean, you got to wonder if the referee's going to start coming in there, give him a few warnings right now. but he's got to get himself together. That's what he's trying to do. And then hopefully he can find a way to get on the offense.
Scores with the combo to the head. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. Bernard Hopkins is able to land a good, solid left hand. "90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. Really brought it that time. A 4-punch combination. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there.
Left and right. Keep moving.
Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Roy Jones. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by Roy Jones. Hopkins' failure to protect himself from that left hand, it's become a big story now.
Yeah, and he has to understand why. He's not controlling distance. He's standing too close in front. Needs to adjust a little further out.
Tighten up your punches.
As another round gets underway, it gets us thinking, how much more of this will we see? Hard to envision this fight going the distance with how lopsided it's been. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs. And just grabbing onto his opponent. Boxing 101, jab followed by the straight. Solid left hand from Roy, just hugging there.
He's tired.
Halfway through the 9th round. Hopkins is well off the mark that time. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching.
He's tired.
Pace yourself! Hopkins is gassed. Wow! I think Hopkins would even admit that his opponent completely has outclassed him right there. He just scored the knockdown.
2, 3, 4.
The ref is stopping this fight. Roy Jones Jr.'s gunned down yet another opponent. A knockout victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your winner, Roy Jones Jr.
It's late in the fight, and it looked like we were going to get a decision out of this. Roy Jones Jr.'s power makes it a knockout.
Reminiscent of some of the great late knockout fights in the history of this sport.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
No denying what he speaks, like the bottom of the iron height, supplying the heat. They still trying to hate, but still losing. Shit is played like a tire stand still while the rims moving. Proved already flew in the top 10. It's not a discussion of why he's an option. I leave him disgusted. I'm accustomed to walking through customs with a lump sum in pocket. This is that knock shit. This is that black still in the game without an accomplice. On the con conquest with. Comments that cause conflict. Who cares? Can hate, but you can't debate when the truth's there. And the truth is, the black's the truth, yeah. And while the proof's there, just call them the new tear. That has everyone talking. It got me on their brain like a new air. Round of applause for the team when they're feeling on top. This is what you call living. And we ain't tripping, champagne sipping. Yeah, we finally here. This is what the game's missing. They saying big game in the D, big name in the streets, big fame given in this insane industry. 1 or 2 enemies couldn't be the enemy. Watch for the snakes all the way down to the centipedes. Couple camera shots, 1 or 2 stars.
Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to Boardwalk Hall and the famed Atlantic City Boardwalk in southern New Jersey for tonight's main event. 10 rounds in the welterweight division between Miguel Cotto and Sugar Shane Mosley. Miguel Cotto's coming to the ring right now. We know what he offers up once he's inside the ropes, but not much intensity here in this ring walk. Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round 1 is underway. And he ties up on the inside. Great work offensively, landing that combination by Miguel Cotto. Teddy, I'm assuming many times in your career, you were training a fighter who did not have the reach compared to his opponent. When you were training him in the build-up to that fight, what did you try to cement into his head?
The one thing that I had told him is something I had to tell myself, is that we had options. The first was, of course, the traditional way. Tuck up good defensively, move your head, and work your way in. Slip a punch, and now all of a sudden you're closer. You take his height away. The other is to step up and sort of entice the taller fighter to come in and be short.
Miguel Cotto's showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. And he just holds on there. Double jab by Miguel Cotto. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Super 2-punch combo by Sugar Shane Mosley. Good step back counter punch there. Cotto's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. And a well-placed counter by Miguel Cotto. Cotto's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches.
He's boxing smart. Strickland, don't stand in front of him. Don't worry about it. Get in your rhythm, okay? I want to see more jabs. I want to see more jabs.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Miguel Cotto's putting forth a great combination there. Not an accurate hook at all. Sugar Shane Mosley with a big right. Doubles up the jab to the head. Mosley swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. Oh, he's slowing down a bit now here. You know, he set such a high pace early on in this fight that you can see his punches are lacking that certain something now.
What's interesting now, we see it, does his opponent see it, and does his opponent act on it?
Cotto's quickly taking control of this fight early on with one single weapon of choice, and that is the jab.
Yeah, the jab and the jab at the right time. He's catching his opponent every time he starts coming in before he can get started.
Mosley's landed a good, solid combination. And that had some bite to it, that right hand by Sugar Shane Mosley. Ten clicks of the talk. Miguel Cotto comes from a boxing family. His uncle, trainer, his father, brother, boxers. I mean, boxing is in his blood.
And a real good amateur background. This is a guy that, in his mind, he was born to do this.
All right. You're dominating this fight. Keep it up. Keep doing what you're doing. We're standing straight up. Move that body. You need to move that body more.
And round number 3 is underway. Cotto's able to avoid that punch. Really frustrating his opponent now. Cotto's so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
Not one, but two. Good work with the jab up top. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Good double jab by Miguel Cotto. Cotto's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. That's a big hook to the head by Miguel Cotto.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Cotto's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. 10 seconds to go in this third round. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round.
I want another round like that. This is your...
Hey, be careful, okay? Don't fight his fight.
You gotta watch the water in the corner.
Start of round number 4.
Cotto's accuracy has really carried this fight so far. He's up 3 rounds to zip on your scorecard.
Yeah, and again, it's because of what you just touched on. He's been a sharpshooter all night long.
Very accurate 2-punch combo by Miguel Cotto. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Mosley's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Keeping him honest with a double jab up top. Halfway through this round here. Double jab by Miguel Cotto. One, 2 jabs. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot.
Move those feet!
Huge uppercut by Mosley.
Gotta see that come in, let's go!
10 seconds to go in the 4th. And we come to the end of the round. Miguel Cotto's commitment to being judicious and effective really worked out well there. The punch stats prove it. Back to action now. We're underway in what has been a completely one-sided fight. You get the sense this one may not go the distance. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on.
Teddy, when you've been in the corner in your career and you have a charge who is not making a lot of contact, what do you tell him?
The first
Sugar Shane Mosley's hurt by a big shot. And here he goes again with the clinching.
Keep doing what you're doing!
And he's just not engaging in the fight. He clinches again.
Working the jab. Good, good. You got this one. Head movement, head movement.
Shane Mosley's hurt by that.
Get him now.
Now this is a byproduct of his energy level being low. He's desperate, so he ties up his opponent.
Well, this is part of being a fighter. This is part of being a pro in anything you do. There's times where it's all going your way. There's times where you got to make it go your way. You got to make an adjustment. He's doing what he has to do.
Goes up top again.
Nice.
And he engages in the clinch.
You're doing great.
Relax.
Keep moving.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Oh! Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Mosley's corner needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you'd give him?
Well, first of all, if they're going to get the chance to get to him, he better move his head. But the advice I would give him is, hey, you go out this next round and you kill some time. Tie him up a little bit right from the beginning. Don't worry about losing the early part of the fight or the early part of the round. Just get yourself back together.
You're okay, don't worry. You're doing fine. I need you to move your head more, side to side.
You gotta watch the water in the corner.
6th round now underway. Let's see who can really come on here in the second half of this fight.
Mosley's got to be careful here, Teddy, because he can't stay like this. Yes, he's throwing punches, but not being effective at all.
No, he's not. He's not landing. And that's bad for the scorecards, but as he continues doing this, it's going to be bad for his chin because he's going to start now getting counted. As time goes by, the more he misses, now his opponent's going to start doing the other part. He's going to come back and take advantage of those misses.
Just not there. Straight right hand off the mark. Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Reaching the halfway point, and banging away he goes. He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again.
2, 3, 4.
Mosley to the canvas and now beating the count. Let's see what he offers up at this point.
Well, with a fighter like Shane Mosley, you see the outside stuff so glaring. I mean, it just shoots out at you. The speed, all the physical ability. But now you find out, you get a peek at what's inside.
That's it, just like that.
And now just wasting away some time with that clinch.
Keep moving.
Mosley's doing a poor job. There's no other way to really say it. I mean, how about that left right there? Big shot. Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desire and heart is just as strong.
That's it. The fight is over. Miguel Cotto's bombs away, worked again. Knockout victory for him. I like the way he finished things tonight, Teddy. Miguel Cotto's your winner by knockout in a fight that he controlled throughout.
Well, I'm glad you liked it, and just as importantly, or more importantly, his trainer.
I made it to the eye of the storm, feeling torn like they fed me to the lions. Before my time start to wind down like the Mayans, I show them how I got the grind down like a science. It sounds like a riot on hush. It's so quiet, the only thing I hear is my heart. I'm inspired by the challenge that I find myself standing eye to eye with. To move like a wise warrior and not a coward. You can't escape the history that you was meant to make. That's why the highest victory is what I'm meant to take. You came to celebrate, I came to celebrate. I hate losing, I refuse to.
Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to a sold-out Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 10 rounds in the welterweight division between Miguel Cotto and the Pac-Man, Manny Pacquiao. Miguel Cotto's not throwing any fuel onto the fire for his opponent. He's just making his way down to the ring in a way in which he's checking that time card, ready to punch in and get to work. Manny Pacquiao's poise is something that cannot be denied. This is a fighter that knows he's ready to do what is in front of him, and he has what it takes to accomplish the goal. Scheduled to go the full 10 if we get that far. Round 1 underway. Good doubling up of the jab by Miguel Cotto.
How effective of a tool can the right hook be for a southpaw when he faces an orthodox fighter?
Wow, what a dangerous punch for a southpaw. And the danger zone is really there for the orthodox fighter because he's not used to seeing that punch come from that angle.
Cotto's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Precision work with the left hand by Manny Pacquiao. He clinches when he gets to the inside. Halfway through this round. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. There's another left hand from him. Nice block by Miguel Cotto. 1-2 jabs up top. Pacquiao showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. A headshot blocked. Final 10 seconds of round number 1. Took a shot, now he gives a left. And we come to the end of round number 1. Manny Pacquiao's got to find a way to land more of these punches. It's okay to throw punches, but not if they're just drifting off to space.
Absolutely, and space is it. He's in space. He's too far away. He has to get the right range.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Not much action as he just ties up. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Way to hit the target there. Jab uppercut. A stabbing right hand comes in by Miguel Cotto. Let's move!
Manny Pacquiao started at 106 pounds and then rose up and won a super bantamweight belt, but it really wasn't until November of 2003 when he claimed the featherweight title and TKOing Marco Antonio Barrera that he became that big spotlight kind of star.
Yeah, that was his coming out party, so to speak. That's when the world found out just who and what Manny Pacquiao was.
Not able to land the headshot. Good defense, just covering up down low. Cotto's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Nowhere close, that punch by Manny Pacquiao. And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left. Pacquiao's effort has been admirable, but I don't think he's getting the results he would like to get here. He's tiring himself.
Yeah, what I think is starting to happen here, Joe, we saw him throwing a lot of punches, but not real effective punches. I'm wondering now, he's ahead right now in this part of the fight, but I'm wondering if he's getting discouraged because it didn't have the effect on his opponent he wanted it to.
Keep circling.
And round number 3 is underway. He missed with that headshot. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Cotto's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
missed the body shot. Little double jab to the head.
Good job!
See, that's what you want from his left hand. That's exactly what it should be doing, that left hand by Manny Pacquiao. Miguel Cotto's punch is far off the target. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it.
Nice, nice.
Listen, I need to see some counter punches, okay? Whatever he misses, counter.
You're losing this fight. I need you to take some chances now. You have to take a chance with this guy, all right? You got that? You have to take a risk. Keep it simple, okay? Just keep it simple.
Miguel Cotto's out in front as we take a look at Teddy's scorecard for the first time tonight, but they're still in a mode of just feeling each other out. Neither man has taken control of this bout so far. Oh, and he got caught right there. Everything was going fine, and then he got caught.
Well, that's the problem. It was going too fine. He got a false sense of security. The other guy wasn't throwing back. He took for granted, and bang, you can't take for granted in this ring.
Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
He just missed that shot up top. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. And now he's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Now he ties up there.
Keep moving around the ring.
Well-targeted two-punch combo by Miguel Cotto.
Beat him to the punch.
10 seconds to go in this round. Pacquiao's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round.
You're not winning this fight.
This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Cotto's recuperative powers are proving to be very strong right here. This is the start to the round he wanted to have, coming off a round where he was clearly damaged. Oh, and a cut is opened up above his eye. Lands the left after setting it up with a jab.
Relax, relax.
Now his opponent got away from that uppercut. Cotto's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away.
Uppercut.
Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Cotto's making me real curious here, Teddy. I wonder, should he be sticking with this style after being rocked in this fight?
It's still early enough. I would say yes. You know, you don't want to panic. You don't want to just throw everything overboard. You want to stay with what brought you here. Hey, he's been taught this not for hours, not for days, not for weeks. You know, months and years he's been taught this. You don't throw it out. You stay with it.
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. He parries that punch intended for the head. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Miguel Cotto's approach to these remaining rounds is going to be critical. I think you do, that he's trailing on the scorecards, but I also think that he's capable of turning things around.
Well, right now it's so close, it's going to come down to the inside, I believe. Whoever does not make those silent agreements, doesn't sign their name to the contract, you know, you get a little tired, gets a little tough, you put your hands behind the guy, you hope the guy grabs and he goes along with it. Whoever doesn't go along with that, whoever brings their hands back and throws those punches, those 2, those 3, those 4 extra punches, they're going to win the fight.
Pacquiao's throwing lots of punches and not many are landing, but what's that old saying, hey, you put enough out there, something's going to stick?
Well, at least he's controlling the rhythm. He's keeping control of the pace right now, and at least when you're throwing, your opponent, for the most part, he's being handcuffed a little bit.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Oh, that's Pacquiao's been hurt.
Get your hands up!
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging.
Left and right, left and right.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. And round 6 comes to an end.
Don't worry now, right?
Miguel Cotto's experience now needs to pay off, as well as the experience of his cornermen, saying the right things, making sure you've created the right atmosphere before you send him back out into this fight, coming off of a round in which he was stunned. Cotto's got a way of just getting away from that punch.
That's it.
Pacquiao's giving me the impression that he's not 100%. Now, we saw that he was stunned earlier, but the non-stop clinching, it really tells you where he's... Oh, that's gotta hurt. Manny Pacquiao's defense didn't stand up to it. That combination put him down. The Pac-Man is not used to being in a spot like this. The man who does all the damage now looks damaged himself after that knockdown. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Back to the head he goes. Pacquiao's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Keep pushing.
Double jab upstairs.
Come on, kid. Focus.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect.
Keep moving.
You see him holding on.
Watch the
Cotto's combination. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Pacquiao's unable to stand up to that combination. And it's all over. Miguel Cotto's in prime form. Power surge here. Knockout winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockout, your winner,
Miguel Cotto's fitting end to a very strong night for him.
There is a business component to this game here, this boxing game. And the business component is here, you got to win, but you want to win spectacularly. You want to get people interested, excited. He just did that.
That does it from ringside. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us.